Students, we have seen what is temperature, what are all the temperature units, how to measure the temperature using thermometer. So next we're going to see types of thermometers. There are different types of thermometers for measuring the temperature of different things like air, our bodies, food and many other things. So among these commonly used thermometers are clinical thermometers and laboratory thermometers. So this is a clinical thermometer. So these thermometers are used to measure the temperature of human body at home, clinics and hospitals. So all clinical thermometers have a king that prevents the mercury flowing back into the bulb when the thermometer is taken out of the patient's mouth. So the temperature can be noted conveniently. So there are temperature scales on either sides of a mercury thread, one in Celsius scale and the other in Fahrenheit scale. So since the Fahrenheit scale is more sensitive than the Celsius scale, body temperature is measured in Fahrenheit only. So a clinical thermometer indicates a temperature from a minimum of 35 degrees Celsius or 94 degrees Fahrenheit to a maximum of 42 degrees Celsius or 108 degrees Fahrenheit. So next, the precautions to be followed while using the clinical thermometer. So thermometer should be washed before and after use. So preferably with an antiseptic solution. So jerk the thermometer a few minutes to bring the level of the mercury down. So before use of the mercury level should be below 35 degrees Celsius or in Fahrenheit scale 94 degree Fahrenheit. So do not hold the thermometer by its bulb. So don't touch the bulb. So keep the mercury level along a line of the site and then take the reading. So handle the thermometer with care. Handle the thermometer with care. If it hits against some hard object, it may be break. So don't place the thermometer in a hot flame or in the hot sun. So this is the clinical thermometer. So next we see what is laboratory thermometer, right? So this is the laboratory thermometer. The laboratory thermometer are used in measure the temperature in school and other laboratories for scientific research. So scientists, they can create new chemicals. So for measuring the temperature, they use laboratory thermometer. They are all used in industry as they can measure the temperatures higher than what clinical thermometers can record. The stem and the bulb of a lab thermometer are longer when it's compared to the clinical thermometer. So you have seen this, right? So there is no kink in the lab thermometer, but there is a kink in the clinical thermometer. A laboratory thermometer has only the Celsius scale ranging from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. But in the clinical thermometer, there is a two scales. One is Celsius and another one is Fahrenheit. So precautions to be followed while using a laboratory thermometer. So don't tilt the thermometer while measuring the temperature. Place it upright. So note the reading only when the bulb has been surrounded by the substance from all sides. Okay, note it. So next we are going to see what are all the difference between the clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. The clinical thermometer is scaled from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius or in the Fahrenheit scale 94 degree Fahrenheit to 108 degree Fahrenheit. But in the laboratory thermometer is generally scaled from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Next, the mercury level does not fall in its own as there is a kink so near the bulb to prevent the fall of the mercury level. But in case of laboratory thermometer, mercury level falls on its own as no kink is present. So you have studied this earlier. So temperature can be read after removing thermometer from armpit or from the mouth. So temperature. So in case of laboratory thermometer, temperature is read while keeping the thermometer in the source, such as liquid or anything. So if it is a clinical thermometer, to lower the mercury level, checks are given. But if it is a laboratory thermometer, no need to give check to down the mercury level automatically. So next, clinical thermometer is used to take the body temperature, while in the case of laboratory thermometer is used to take the temperature in laboratory only. This is the digital thermometer. So mostly widely in hospitals they use the digital thermometer. So here it's a lot of concern over the use of mercury in thermometer. So mercury is a toxic substance and it is very difficult to dispose. If it is a thermometer breaks, so these days digital thermometers are available which do not use mercury. So instead of that, it has a sensor. It has a sensor which can measure the heat coming out from the body directly, and from that can measure the temperature of the body. So digital thermometers are mainly used to take the body temperature. So you have seen this. You have seen this definitely, right? Okay. So next we're going to see the scales of thermometers. Shall we see? So first let's see what is Celsius scale. The Celsius is the common unit of measuring temperature. So it's stamped after a Swedish astronomer Anders Celsius in 1742. Before that it was known as a centigrade. So I already said that Celsius is also known as centigrade. So the thermometers using this scale are calibrated from 0 degree Celsius to 100 degree Celsius, right? So next, first one is which is shown here, Fahrenheit. So it is a common unit to measure the human body temperature. So it is stamped after the name of German physicist Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. So the freezing point of water is taken as 32 degree Fahrenheit, which is shown here, and boiling point is 212 degree Fahrenheit. So these thermometers are calibrated from 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 degree Fahrenheit. So this is shown here. So next one is Kelvin. So we know the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. So Kelvin scale is stamped after a Lord Kelvin. So it is the SI unit of measuring temperature, I already said, and its symbol is capital K. So it is known as the absolute scale as it starts from the absolute zero temperature. Okay, see here. So the Kelvin scale starts from 0 Kelvin. So temperature in Celsius scale can be easily converted to Fahrenheit and Kelvin scale is, right? Okay. Okay, shall we compare these three scales? Okay. So boiling point, first we're going to see boiling point of water. If it is a Celsius scale, the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. If it is a Fahrenheit scale, 212. It's a scale Kelvin scale, 373.15. So for the freezing point of water in Celsius scale, 0 degree Celsius, Fahrenheit 32 degree Fahrenheit, and in Kelvin scale 273.15. The mean temperature of human body. So for Celsius scale 37 degree Celsius, Fahrenheit scale 98.6 degree, and the Kelvin scale 310.15. For the room temperature. So room temperature, the Celsius scale, in Celsius scale 72 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit scale 23 degrees Celsius, in Kelvin scale 296.15. Right?